Okay, here today we have an SPH15 Clenergy solar power inverter, and you can see this one's actually got a fault. You see this, the red status sliders on, and on the screen it tells us it's got a ground eye fault. Now when it says the eye, that means amperage or current, so it's got a ground current fault. So it's saying that there's a fault with current in the system going down to earth. Now normally this would be a problem on the solar panel side, or it might be something like water getting in somewhere or moisture. But I've found in my experience with a lot of these Clenergy inverters, when it's coming up with ground eye fault, it's actually an internal fault with the inverter. Now as an electrician, what we would do normally with this fault is we would disconnect these MC4 plugs underneath it and meg ohm those DC positive and negative cables, and just make sure there's no faults to earth. And if there's no faults to earth, then it's definitely a problem with the inverter. So in this case, I've already done this. I've tested the DC cables feeding into the inverter, and they've got no problems at all, but it's still coming at this ground eye current fault. And so in this case here, this inverter is going to need to be either repaired under warranty or fixed or replaced. Now in this case the inverter is no longer under warranty, so we'll actually be replacing it. And if you're having any trouble trying to get it repaired under warranty, replacing it is certainly the best option, as you get a brand new inverter with a full warranty. And we only recommend the inverter manufacturers which have got a good history and track record of honouring their warranties. So I hope that's been helpful for you. Unfortunately, if you've got that ground current fault on your inverter, it's not good news, but feel free to give Gold Coast Solar Power Solutions a call if you're on the Gold Coast or Southeast Queensland, and we'll be able to help you and get your system back operational again for you as soon as possible. Thanks very much. And actually, just one other thing, if you are looking at getting this repaired under warranty, there's a couple of bits of information you'll need to be able to tell someone, to tell the people. As said, there's a Clenergy inverter and the model number SPH20 in this case. There might be an SPH15. 15 just stands for 1.5 kilowatt. SPH20 stands for 2 kilowatt. There's also the SPH30s as well. And one other thing you'll need is a serial number of the device, which on these inverters is actually on the top of the inverter. Really awkward position there, but I've got another inverter here on the ground which I'll just show you it. So you can see the top of the inverter here, and you actually see the serial number of the device here on this sticker, and also the rating, the normal output power of the system. Okay, so look, I hope that's been helpful for you, and yeah, like I said, good luck getting your system back in action for you as soon as possible. And if you're on the Gold Coast or Southeast Queensland, then look, feel free to give us a call, and we'll get your system back in action for you as soon as possible. Thanks very much.